something to kind of keep in mind too is that if somebody just reckless with the mouth all the time with everybody, then I can understand that. But there are moments where people are selective on where they go off at the mouth. So if you had a real issue, then why doesn't that issue present itself when you in church, when you are at your job, when you are at city hall, when you are in court? So if you had a real issue, and this has nothing to do with having a father, similar to what Vin said, it's just a matter, do you have etiquette? So you do have it. It's just a reason why you're not doing it in this particular situation, which probably needs further examining.
I heard what everybody said. I feel like to kind of go all the way back to what's your name? Trev? Trev, right?
Oh,
I don't know. What's the name? True? True Taylor?
let's say about
You
5 seconds.
said that man whole
Those
goddamn new
letters,
name. God
those
damn.
letters
You
is
must got a
small. I
small
wear
screen. What
glasses.
kind of
I
phone
can't
you got?
really see.
You must got a 3.5 over there.
All right, so I don't necessarily feel like a
Jeez.
woman has to be trained. I would say molded for the most part, because that is part of a man's job to mold a woman, right? And I feel like now we live in a culture where men are expecting to meet 100% put together women, and that's not how it is. Granted, I do understand the difficulties in our culture, right, where a lot of women weren't raised with fathers. And whatever you guys want to sit here and say, that's not a cause to be a one way or another. That is an effect on why a lot of black women, right, do not know how to properly respect a man or their man, period, because they weren't taught that from a young age. They were taught those things from their mother, right? Not, they weren't around men with logical brains. They were just around women with more of an emotional stance. So she doesn't have a balanced um viewpoint. Whereas she grew up with her father telling her, giving her direction, kind of course directing her, like, listen, no, baby girl, like, I'm not, this ain't it. You get what I'm saying? So when she's experiencing that as an adult, sometimes that can feel like an attack on you. And sometimes even as an adult, when you feel like, when you have to make changes to your personality, so that shit is hard as hell to do. I don't care who, I don't care if it's your husband, your friends, or whatever. It's a hard thing to do, to look at yourself in the mirror and understand that there's some things that you have to change about yourself, and not everybody is in a mindset to want to do that. You get what I'm
Hey,
saying?
so
So
Ash, what's the difference between molding and training? What's the difference?
because I don't feel like, for me, I don't feel like a man has to, like, for me, I don't feel like a man has to say, do this, do that, versus where he molding is just kind of leading by direction, or leading by what's the word I'm looking
That's
for,
that's
by
training.
example. Or yeah, it is, but I'm just saying example. But when
It's
I
the
think
same
about
thing,
training,
though.
when I think about training, though, it's just more so like, I think of like a pet or a dog, versus where it's just like molding. It, for
He
me, it's just kind of
This is
he
This is
fight
crazy.
why. And this is
So
why.
he
you
fight
you just
me.
said
This is
you just said that due to the fact that women don't have fathers around, they're just outside, just chaotic as hell. And for a man, for a man to come and say, "Hey, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this," you said that he shouldn't have to do that. You feel like he shouldn't have to do that, but you're saying that they should because you're just out, just doing whatever you want to.
no, that's not what I mean. Like, come on, Viv, you be going to
I
the
mean, I'm saying
extreme.
that's
Like,
what it sound. That's what it sounds like.
you use your
That's what
example
it
just
sounds
outside.
like.
No, no, that's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is, when a woman is able to trust a man, sometimes it's hard, right? To kind of go off, piggyback off Aisha. It takes a little bit more patience to deal with a black woman, to knock down those barriers of the things that she had to deal with in the world. Regardless of what y'all want to sit here and say, right? I love black men. I dated outside my race or whatever the case may be. I dated some dope men, but there's something about a black man, even with all of the issues and the things that black men come with, I still love black men. There's nothing that nobody can tell me to make me not wait a minute, Lewis, because I see you go off mute real fast. Let me finish.
I think Pink was next. I think
Let me
Pink
cook
was
real
got the ass.
Hold up. Let me cook real fast. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
Like,
Come on, let's land this plane.
I am. It's everybody saying something. Let me finish. What I'm saying is just there's certain things about our culture and about Black women and Black men where we may need a little bit extra love, a little bit more extra patience. And y'all know what we go through. Don't nobody else go through what we've been through. You get what I'm saying? So be gentle with the Black woman, be gentle with the Black man. That's what I'm saying. We're not against each other. Once we learn that, we can have a little bit more patience and not just pointing a finger. Granted, I do think that everything starts from the man because you're the head. Hire the head, but don't want to take accountability. That's it. I'm done.
All right.
Crazy.
Hold on, true. I
Yeah,
think
this
he
is
was
good.
next.
ping pong like a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, I think he was next. Go ahead, he.
Let me say this, Brittany. Being checked could be good for the soul. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But let me say this, man. You know, y'all children. Y'all women are children. That's what y'all sounding like right now. Y'all sounding like children because y'all don't know how to act. Y'all don't know how to carry yourself. That the man got to check you and get you in order because you're kids. You walking, you moving, you acting like them goddamn kids. So now you want us treated you like kids, talk to you like kids, but then y'all gonna feel some type of way. No, we shouldn't be doing that. So your ragged ass tackhead mammy should have taught you how to act and how to carry yourself like a lady, how to move and operate like a lady. Not your daddy. What your daddy should have did was reinforce what your mama taught you. That's his job to reinforce it. Your mammy should have taught your ass. Elder women should be teaching younger women. As a man, I can't teach my daughter how to act and move like a lady. That's not in me. But I can reinforce what she was taught. I could check my daughter when she gets out of line and not doing the teachings of her mother. That's what our job is. So if y'all want to blame the men just because y'all want to blame the men, continue to do that. That's on y'all. But that's not how it's supposed to go. Your mammy should have did a goddamn better job showing you example how to talk to a man because she should have been talking to her husband. Or if she don't have a husband, or her dad, the father of the kids, whenever they get opportunity. She shouldn't see you cussing his ass out, crying about, well, why is the child support late? I thought you were going to pick her up on Friday instead of Saturday. Are you cussing him out because he don't like the way he was calling late at night or didn't come when you wanted him to? Or cussing him out because your boyfriend didn't do what you wanted him to do? That's not what you should be seeing because you know what you're learning? How to operate in the same manner your ragged ass mammy's operating. And so the cycle's going to continue and continue. And we can't just keep on blaming it on just because we Black and we've been through some hard shit. How about knowing how to be respectful and be courteous and considerate to each other? We know we all been through this shit, but yet we still going to talk to us raggedy. But I bet you talk to Mr. Charlie like you got some goddamn sense. I bet you talk to that Asian man when you want that goddamn weave in your hair. I bet you talk to him like you got some goddamn sense. Or when you go see a bank teller and you want your check right, I bet you talk to him like you got sense. Or when you need an extension on your LG&E because your broke ass couldn't pay your goddamn light bill, you talk to him right. But that man who looks like you, who come from the same goddamn atmosphere as you talking to him ratty. Why? Because you seen your ragged ass mammy do it. And you think it's okay. Because you don't think we could do nothing for you. But you'll kowtow to Mr. Charlie. You do whatever he say. Mr. Charlie, I appreciate you just giving me the opportunity of having a job. Thank you, Mr. White Man. Thank you for everything you do for me. You come home and look at that Black man with disdain, with disgust. You ready to cuss him out before you even walk through the sill of the door. Why? Why ain't your Black ass take the goddamn trash out? I'm sick of you. You ain't shit. Cussing him out up and down. And then you and your little daughter seeing that, she think, oh, that's how we supposed to talk to men. Why? Because my mama did it, my grandmama did it, and her grandmama did it.